Welcome to the Bold Planet.
Hey everyone, Mark here. The term polar vortex gets thrown around every winter, but what exactly is it? Is it just another cold snap or something far more powerful? The answer lies high above the Arctic, where a swirling mass of freezing air has the power to shape our planet's climate. And when it weakens, the consequences can be devastating. Let's break down what the polar vortex really is, how it's affected us in the past, and why it's becoming increasingly unstable. First, let's explain exactly what the polar vortex is. The polar vortex is a massive spinning zone of extremely cold air that sits above the Arctic and Antarctic poles. It's surrounded by a high-altitude jet stream that keeps it contained, acting like a wall of wind that prevents frigid air from spilling southward. But sometimes that wall weakens, and when it does, freezing Arctic air escapes, plunging down into North America, Europe, and Asia. This is when we experience extreme cold, massive snowstorms, and unpredictable weather events. Now, exactly how has the polar vortex impacted us recently? Throughout history, disruptions in the polar vortex have led to some of the most extreme winter disasters ever recorded. One of the most devastating events was the 2014 polar vortex outbreak in the US. This caused widespread power outages, frozen pipes, and transportation chaos. More recently, in February 2021, a historic polar vortex collapse caused the Texas deep freeze, in a state unprepared for such extreme cold. Power grids failed, water pipes burst, and over 200 people lost their lives due to hypothermia, accidents, and lack of heat. These aren't just rare anomalies, they're happening more and more often. So why is the polar vortex becoming unstable? In recent years, the polar vortex has weakened more frequently, leading to sudden, unpredictable cold outbreaks. Many scientists believe that climate change is playing a role. As Arctic temperatures rise, the contrast between polar and mid-latitude air weakens, making the jet stream more unstable and allowing cold air to spill southward. This means we're seeing harsher winters in unexpected places, alongside record-breaking heat waves in other parts of the world. The weather is becoming more extreme, less predictable, and harder to prepare for. Can we control the polar vortex? The idea of controlling the polar vortex might sound like science fiction, but some researchers are exploring ways to stabilize it and prevent extreme cold outbreaks. However, these approaches come with huge risks, as tampering with the delicate balance of Earth's climate could have unintended consequences, like shifting weather patterns unpredictably or worsening droughts elsewhere. For now, controlling the polar vortex remains out of human reach. But as extreme weather worsens, you can bet that scientists will continue searching for solutions. The polar vortex isn't new, but its instability is causing bigger and deadlier winter storms than ever before. Will these events become even more frequent? Are we headed toward an era of unpredictable, extreme cold snaps? Who really knows? Certainly, the evidence seems to suggest that this is exactly what is happening. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more insights into our planet's wildest weather.